Hello and welcome to a new year and a new batch of custom figure reviews. I've had a few months off and obviously loads more customs have been made since, so that's what we'll be covering this year, or this series. I've done them, I'm doing them by year by series, so we're now on series 2 because we're in 2017. 2016 was last year's, and you can watch them on the channel. There are 30 episodes, I think, in total, so that's quite a lot. But yeah, this will run for the next few weeks. As I say next few weeks, it will be months until I run out of customs again. So I think I have planned at least 20 at the moment, and that includes sets as well, because I've got a particular set that I want to show you a few episodes down the line. So I will get around to that when I can. So let's start, shall we? Today we're going to be looking at the first Doctor's TARDIS. It could also be the second Doctor's TARDIS if you want to count it like that, but basically because here is the first Doctor's character options one that they released. As you can see, there's one big difference, and that's the roof, because this is just a repainted 7th Doctor's TARDIS, and they thought that would cover it, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's totally wrong. So I decided to make one entirely out of foam board, which is what this set in the background is made out of. If we just pick it up, it's light as a feather, and the door just opened because it's not spring loaded, and now I've ruined everything. Let's just pull the door back in. There we go. Yeah, it's light. It's really light. It's just basically foam board. What I did was, I'll take you through just a step, but actually what I'll do is, even though I closed the doors, if we open them, they are actually on hinges, so they can be opened, although this one doesn't want to. As you can see inside it, you can see the white of the foam board I've not painted on the inside, and anyway, yeah, what I've done is I took this one and measured everything, all of the posts and things, and recreated it basically all the way to the top, to these bits, all the way up until the police box sign is an exact replica in foam board. I don't know if I can prove that, other than the bases fit together about-ish, but yeah, it's the same measurements as this one, just out of foam board, and it was painted. It's a lot less blue than I wanted. It's sort of come out a much darker colour. It's definitely blue, just much darker, but it's meant to resemble the first TARDIS, because it's got much nicer. I prefer the roof anyway to this one, so I just thought I'd do that. So all it is this replicated on this one. This is just paper. The windows are just paper, and everything was cut out by hand and stuck on. All the signs are custom fixed, custom printed and stuck on. The lamp is just a bit of, oh, it's so dusty. It's just 2 bits of foam board and a bit of plastic in the middle glued on, which is quite simple. Obviously there's no actual light in it, but it does the job, I think. Yeah, I'm quite proud of it being, I mean, obviously you can see it's a bit dodgy, because I did originally cut it so that there were squares, and then because I realised that on the actual props it goes in diagonally on the thingies, so I tried to do that, and it's just made everything a lot worse, I think. But yeah, oh my god, you can just see some of the, I painted it a much brighter blue, and I've gone over, but it's now in direct light, so you can see all of the mistakes. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it as a thing because it's entirely custom made. It's all made out of bits of foam board, which is kind of impressive, I would say. It's probably, I think, my most impressive build in terms of trying to look like something else. I mean, I can do sets is fine, but this is the first prop that I've built entirely out of foam board. So it's not perfect, but it's a nice attempt. I better say why I did it, because people will be like, why don't you just buy one of these and improve the roof? Because I know that other people have customised that as well. But the reason why I did it all the way from scratch is because simply I couldn't afford to buy another one of these. They are so hard to get a hold of now. All of the classic TARDISes are really hard to get hold of. I only just managed to get a second seventh Doctor's TARDIS to make the 8th Doctor's one. But it's like they used to be really common, and I'm really upset they didn't get a second one. I mean, this was the last of the 3 classic TARDISes that they made, that they released. So that was the last one I bought. The first was the 4th one, which went out really quickly. Then the 7th, and then this one, I think 2013, I think I got it. And at that point they were really, really common in Forbidden Planet, so I thought, oh, that's going to be fine, I'll buy another one, and then customise it. And then when I went to go and look, because I really wanted the improved top to be accurate, turns out that, yeah, you can't get hold of them anymore for less than 80 quid, I think. £80 is quite a lot for just a box, so I thought I'll just custom make it. So there we go. Here's a first Doctor figure for him. Let's get him to stand in there, and he won't actually go in, which is perfect. There we go. Yeah, it's slightly dodgy, but I'm happy with it. But yeah, I think that basically sums up this review. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.